The internet never stops birthing new financial traps, and every few weeks another polished-looking website emerges, promising secure investments and quick profits. One of the latest among them is GalaxyGroup.io, a self-proclaimed Euro-hours modern trading company claiming global reach and advanced technology. But when you look closer, the mask falls apart. What stands behind the futuristic branding isn't a regulated investment platform, but yet another short-lived fraud designed to steal deposits and vanish without a trace. The site GalaxyGroup.io appeared online on the 20th of August, 2025. Less than 2 months old, it already boasts years of financial experience and a growing community of satisfied investors. The domain was registered through Namecheap, a popular registrar for anonymous projects. The listed office address sounds impressive: 7th floor, 50 Broadway, London, United Kingdom, but a quick check through the official UK Companies House shows no company under the name Galaxy Group Limited. There's no license number, no incorporation record, no verified directors. The address is simply borrowed, as scammers often do, to create an illusion of legitimacy. The deception doesn't stop there. On its homepage, GalaxyGroup.io proudly presents itself as a next-generation investment platform offering access to global markets, forex, crypto, stocks, and commodities. It speaks of secure management, trusted advisors, and regulated operations. Yet there's no evidence of regulation at all. A search across major authorities such as FCA, CYSEC, BAFIN, and ASIC reveals nothing. No license, no record, no filings. That means this broker operates entirely outside legal oversight, with zero investor protection. The company's contact details are equally suspicious. The phone number listed, a United Kingdom mobile line, is most likely a virtual number. The support email rarely responds, and users report that after the first few interactions, all communication stops, especially once they ask to withdraw their funds. This pattern is a classic indicator of what experts call a clone scam, a fake broker that mimics the branding of legitimate firms, accepts deposits for a few weeks, then disappears and reemerges under a new domain. According to user reports, the process begins innocently. A financial consultant contacts potential clients, often via social media or unsolicited phone calls, speaking with confidence and warmth. They promise profitable trading opportunities, managed portfolios, and exclusive early access to investment plans. The minimum deposit is usually small, around 250 euros, just enough to convince the victim to test the system. A fake trading dashboard is then created, complete with charts, profit percentages, and a constantly rising balance. Everything looks real until the investor tries to withdraw. Then come the excuses. Your account needs verification. Tax fees must be paid first, or you must increase your investment to unlock withdrawals. Once the person refuses, the account is frozen, the broker disappears, and the website support turns silent. This entire cycle matches the exact strategy used by dozens of fraudulent websites that appeared in the past 2 years. Investigators have already noticed striking similarities between GalaxyGroup.io and previous scam projects such as Forma Invest Group, Granum.com, and GlobalInvestOption.com. These platforms share identical text structures, design templates, and even server locations. It's highly likely that they're operated by the same group of cybercriminals, running multiple clones at once to reach more victims before regulators catch up. The WHOIS analysis confirms the domain is registered under a privacy shield, hiding any real identity. The site uses Cloudflare's content delivery network to mask its origin, a favorite tactic among scammers to avoid tracing and takedowns. It also uses generic stock photos for its supposed team, all of which are traceable to image banks. Even the company logo is a slightly modified version of another defunct project, with color changes to appear unique. Reviews across independent platforms paint the same picture. Scam Advisor assigns GalaxyGroup.io a very low trust score, warning users that the domain may be part of a larger fraud network. On Reddit and Trustpilot, victims report losing money after being promised quick profits and guaranteed returns. Their stories sound heartbreakingly similar. Initial friendliness, followed by manipulation, pressure to invest more, then total silence. I was told my profits were ready to withdraw, but I needed to pay a small fee first, writes one reviewer. Once I paid, they vanished. Real brokers simply don't behave this way. Regulated institutions never promise guaranteed profits, never use personal messengers or Telegram for financial discussions, and never hide their licensing data. They undergo strict compliance checks, publish legal disclosures, and operate under constant supervision. GalaxyGroup.io does the opposite, concealing everything that would prove legitimacy and showcasing everything that builds false trust. Experts in financial fraud analysis point out that such operations typically last between 3 and 6 months. Once enough victims start filing complaints or regulators take notice, the site goes offline and reappears under a different name, often with identical design and content. The small initial deposits are aggregated and transferred through crypto mixers, making recovery extremely difficult. That's why swift action is crucial. If you've already interacted with GalaxyGroup.io, stop immediately. Do not deposit any more funds, no matter what their so-called account manager promises. Collect every piece of evidence, screenshots, chat logs, payment receipts, emails, and report the incident to your national financial regulator or cybercrime division. Forward the full details to Watchdog Online at proton.me. Investigators and volunteers are compiling data from victims worldwide to help trace transactions and prepare collective complaints. The pattern is clear. GalaxyGroup.io is not a licensed broker, not an investment firm, and not a safe trading platform. It's a freshly registered fraudulent website hiding behind borrowed prestige and fake professionalism. Its promises of security and global reach are nothing more than bait to attract deposits. Behind the polished interface lies a vacuum. No regulation, no company, no protection. In the end, the conclusion couldn't be simpler. When a broker claims to be transparent but hides everything that matters, from ownership to regulation, it's not transparency. It's theater. GalaxyGroup.io is just another act in a long-running scam performance. Don't let it take your money, your time, or your trust. Stay alert, verify every claim, and remember, in online trading, the easiest way to double your money is to fold it and put it back in your pocket.